This morning, our Lauren Petrelli and Trent Eric are live in Cape Coral. Now, over the past few days, we've focused on topics like shelters, storm surge. So what are we focusing on today, Lauren?
Well, Lisa, the past couple of days, like you said, it's about raising awareness about things like storm surge. Today, the focus is prep time. Are you and your home prepared if a storm does come our way? And this morning, we're putting my own house to the test, along with teaching you maybe a couple of tricks and a couple of tips along the way. We've been talking about hurricane preparedness the past several days, and that's because days before a storm, a lot of people, you could see them headed out. They're scrambling to get those supplies together, and you don't have to wait that long. We spoke to some of the people over at Lee County Emergency Management about hurricane kits, and they say, when you're scrambling around, you often forget those critical items. They also mentioned one thing many people forgot back when Hurricane Irma devastated Southwest Florida.
We know that there can be a disruption to power after a storm, and as we saw during Irma, our credit cards and debit cards and Apple Pay didn't work well during that time period, so having cash on hand is really critical.
And there are other items that you can stock up on before the storm hits. That would include water, food, a can opener. This was one I didn't know about. A solar-powered phone charger and all of your medications. A good point to remember as well, you need 1 gallon per person in the household per day. And that's a lot of water that you need to stock up on. Clearly, Trent, I'm not doing so hot. This is the extent of my hurricane supplies right now. And we have a discrepancy on what could be a can opener.
I see where your priorities are at. Last time I checked, that's a wine opener.
It is.
But the one thing I always tell people, grab your can of beans real fast.
You got it. Hurricane
comes through, you've got your food, you got your water, power goes out. What kind of can opener do you have? You have that one. A lot of people, wine opener's not gonna work. A lot of people have the ones that plug into the wall so they can't get into their cans. You have to have a manual can opener. So that's something I always tell people to add to their checklist because gotta eat.